Do you truly believe that you are just this body, which is merely a part of nature? Know with your own intelligence why you can't be just a tiny little body. You'll come to see why it's a terrible idea even to pursue life. But then the next big question arises: if I'm not just the body, why do I still feel pain and pleasure? We will take all of this, including what science says about it, along with a powerful meditation technique. Nature's lease, the temporary residence. The body is a part of nature, and one day it goes back to the nature. Moreover, the body is also a residence of trillions of bacteria, mostly residing inside the gut. You have little control over the body, its biochemical processes, electrical signals, and aging. How can you say you are the body and you are the owner of the body? Rather, can we say the body is a great tool that we are managing and using for the time being? Please give your opinion. The middle ground. Life doesn't begin immediately at the time of sperm meets the egg, and the body continues to function for a period after what we call end of life. Blood circulates, heart pumps, brain activities continue. This phenomenon makes organ donation possible. Therefore, life remains only in an intermediate time. The unchanging essence and the ever-changing body. The body changes every moment. Cells recycle, old cells pass away, and new ones take their place. In this ever-changing cellular landscape, where am I located? Notice the I, the essence. It remains unchanging throughout a lifetime. I am not referring to identifying yourself as a child with a small body or as an adult with a large body. I am speaking of the spontaneous I essence. It is so powerful that even when someone loses their memory, forgets their name, fame, or relationships, the essence still arises spontaneously. Who am I? So how can the unchanging I be the same as the ever-changing body? Can the ever-changing and the unchanging truly be the same? This is the quest for spiritual knowledge. It creates confusion because when you open your eyes, you see the world and the body. We have a previous video featuring a poetic expression of the experience of self-discovery, which is linked in the description box to learn more. Can you be what you perceive? You can observe the body, and you can perceive the body. If you can observe and perceive the body, then the body is an object to you. How can you, the subject, the seer, be the same as the body, the object that is seen? If I can see and perceive an apple, can I be the apple? This difficulty arises for those who have identified with the body for a long time and never questioned that identification. Drigdrshya Viveka is a classic text in Advaita Vedanta that explores this method of self-inquiry in detail, distinguishing the true self, the seer or drig, from the objects of perception, the seen or drishya. You are the observer. The consciousness behind the observation. Don't misunderstand consciousness as cognitive knowledge like, I know this thing, but don't know that thing. We are talking about consciousness as the awareness of both the known and the unknown. It is a pure subject, not as an object of cognition. Try to have an experience from a first-person perspective. By just being aware of, without any activity, in the mind, or thoughts, or judgments. Think deeply. Who can perceive whom? The body is made of matter derived from the elements of nature. It lacks consciousness. How can I, a conscious being, be the same as something that lacks consciousness? Do hands, legs, eyes have their own consciousness? Think about this. Can they perceive you? Or you perceive them? In a similar way, observe the mind, its thoughts, likes and dislikes, happiness and sorrow. Go deep. You will see that the mind is nothing but a flow of thoughts. One thought coming after another. It doesn't have a definite identity. From childhood, it changes continuously. Its likes and dislikes evolve over time. Your consciousness witnesses all of them. Don't follow the thoughts. Just observe them. They will come and go. You remain still. Just like a station master observes the trains that come and go at a railway station, but doesn't go with them. In the same way, let the thoughts come and go, and you remain still. Let the thoughts come and go. In this way, only pure witness consciousness remains, awareness alone, the true you. But remember, this awareness is universal and impersonal. When the mind is no longer disturbed by thoughts, likes and dislikes, fear or ego, it becomes peaceful and pure. Such a mind reveals your true nature. And you will understand that your true nature is blissful. As Ramana Maharshi said, happiness is your nature. Relax. And open your eyes slowly. A scientific view. Let's set aside spiritual inquiry for a moment. According to current scientific understanding, only a tiny fraction, 5% of the universe is made up of the matter we can see and feel. The remaining 95% is composed of invisible dark matter and dark energy. As scientific research progresses, it is becoming increasingly evident that the universe is primarily energy-based rather than matter-based. This aligns with ancient spiritual teachings, which repeatedly warn against the limitations of our human senses in perceiving the true nature of reality and emphasize the significance of energy and consciousness over physical matter. Why do I still feel pain and pleasure? In deep sleep or faint, you exist without experiencing the world. This state, shared by all, is a state devoid of thought and experience. You will see that the mind is not active there, and there is no experience of time or the phenomenal world. But you, your consciousness, remains. The mind is the lens through which we perceive the world. It is also called a seed form, filled with hidden desires, tendencies, and the darkness of ignorance. The mind is our lens to the world. Desires, tendencies are all in the mind. That's why Buddha said, the mind is everything. What you think, you become. The Mandukya Upanishad, a classic spiritual text in Advaita Vedanta, provides a detailed analysis of these three spheres, waking, dreaming, and deep sleep in relation to the blissful changeless. The trap of identification. Identifying primarily with the body can have downward consequences. The fear of its impermanence is immediate. This fear creates a tendency to seek fleeting sense gratification as much as possible, leading to the trap of greed and wrong decision-making, and we can suffer in many ways. When we identify primarily with the body, we lose sight of our unique human potential, such as intelligence, thinking ability, wisdom, and the true qualities of a human being. Yet we often forget this potential and behave in a way that is inconsistent with our true human qualities. By identifying with our true human nature and impersonal unity consciousness, we can manifest our divine potential. With this, we can have a meaningful life with deep satisfaction, love, peace, and unity, even if we are not enlightened. The body is a great tool, but we should not be overly attached to it. We need to take care of it for its proper use as a human being. We have added all related videos to the description box for further clarity. Remember to always rely on your intelligence and wisdom when making decisions. Your decision needs to pass the test of your intelligence before taking action. If you need more clarification, please leave a comment in the comment section. We will try to bring more clarity. Thank you for giving your valuable time. Till then, take care. May all be happy and peaceful. If you find this is useful, please show your support by subscribing to our channel, liking our videos, and sharing them with your friends.